2022년 7월 20일 오전 6시 15분입니다. 문장 암기 방식으로 영어를 공부한 지 1392일째 되는 날입니다. 지금까지 2920문장을 암기했고요. 물론 기억하지 못하는 문장도 당연히 있습니다. 지금까지 44만 8,852번 학습을 했습니다. 하루 평균으로 계산을 하면 322.5번씩 한 거죠. 그 다음에 오늘은 5단계 진행을 하겠습니다. 이 단계별로 10개씩 계속 문장을 위로 올리는 방식으로 진행을 하고 있습니다. 오늘 아침에 출근길에 122번 학습을 했고요. Do I have to make a reservation? Do I need a reservation? Do I need a reservation? 너는 협조만 해주면 돼. All you have to just meet me halfway. All you have to do is just meet me halfway. All you have to do is just meet me halfway. I can't believe it's already November. I can't believe it's already November. I'm not being funny, but is this gonna you're missing the you're missing the point of what I'm saying. I'm not being funny, but you're missing the point of what I'm saying. I'm not being funny, but you're missing the point of what I'm saying. Every day, the population of the world increases about 200,000 by about 200,000 people. Every day, the population of the world increases by about 200,000 people. Don't call me between 7 and 8. We'll be having dinner. Don't call me between 7 and 8. We'll be having dinner. Weigh the pros and cons. Have you you didn't lock the door, did you? No, I forgot. You didn't lock the door, did you? No, I forgot. Did you paint your apartment? Did you paint your apartment yourself? Did you paint your apartment yourself? What does the word fancy mean? 집에서 그냥 가족들과 함께 보낼 거야. I will stay. I will just be home with my family. I don't think the Wi-Fi is working. I ended up doing it. Don't tell me you've forgotten already. I wanted to believe her. Bury the hatchet with her. I'd like to bury the hatchet with her. I'd like to bury the hatchet with her. 집에 데려다 줄까? Do you want me to pick up some? Do you want me to take you home? I didn't order this. 이번 주 말에 우리 집에 오지 않을래? Why don't you come over this weekend? I got stresses. Too much work at my office stresses me out. Too much work at my office stresses me out. Too much work at my office stresses me out. 더 우리에 대해 얘기하는 거야. Are you talking about us? Are you talking about us? Are you talking about us? Put yourself in my shoes. Put yourself in my shoes. Put yourself in my shoes. 저는 아침에 나오기 전에 항상 날씨를 체크해요. The weather check. I leave in the morning. I always check the weather forecast before I leave in the morning. I always 나는 항상 I always check the weather forecast before I leave in the morning. I always check the weather forecast before I leave in the morning. I always check the weather forecast before I leave in the morning. Before I leave in the morning. I always check the weather forecast before I leave in the morning. I always check the weather forecast before I leave in the morning. 이 근처에 우체국이 있나요? Is there a nearby post office? There's one near the subway station. Is it how long does it take from here? It's going to take. Oh, should I just take a taxi? It costs. How much would it cost? It cost about $5 at most. $5 at most. Is there a post office nearby? There's one near the subway station. Is it far? How long would it take from here? If you work, it's going to take about 20 minutes. Oh, should I just take a taxi? Yes, it won't cost a lot. How much does it cost? It's gonna cost only about $5 at most. $5 at most. Butter is used to make cookies. You know how people are on social media. I thought it was my job. I thought it was my job. 당신이 원한다면 우리는 바로 본론으로 들어갈 수도 있어요. We can cut the chase if you want. If you want. 나에게 거짓말할 생각도 하지마. Don't even think about lying to me. I made it from scratch. 난 처음부터 다시 시작할까? I made it from scratch. 아니. I'm starting from scratch. I'm starting from scratch. I did what I was told. 나 들은 대로 했어. I did what I was told. Thanks for the heads up. Thank you for the heads up. Thanks for the heads up. Do you think it is gonna work? I don't know. It could. I say this was a shirt. Do you think this is gonna work? I don't know. It could. I say this was a shot. Yeah, this test is the big deal. It was half the course grade. Yeah, this test is a big deal. It was half the course grade. They don't make them like they used to. Hurry up. If you don't hurry, we'll be late. It's too late to change. It was too late to change. In my humble opinion, this is a waste of our time. 일이 이렇게 풀려서 정말 유감입니다. It turned out this way. That makes two of us. I'm sorry, it turned out this way. That makes two of us. I'm sorry, it turned out this way. That makes two of us. It's not a stretch to call him an artist. 820이 됐습니다. 820이 되면 이 단계가 끝난 겁니다. 자, 이제 마지막 단계. 나는 테니스를 치곤 했지만 요즘은 거의 하지 않는다. I used to play tennis. But I rarely have time nowadays. But I rarely have time nowadays. I used to play tennis, but I rarely have time nowadays. How many people are there in Seoul? How many people are there in Seoul? How many people are there in Seoul? Are you adding fuel to the fire? Are you adding fuel to the fire? Are you adding fuel to the fire? I have a long way to go. I have a long way to go. I have a long way to go. What are you getting? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? 무슨 소리 하는 거야? What are you talking about? I have a company. I have a company. I have a company. You are supposed to make a presentation tomorrow. You are supposed to make a presentation tomorrow. How many people will show up? How many people will show up? How many people will show up? I do love to, but I don't have money. I do love to, but I don't have the money. But I don't have the money. But I don't have the money. Just bring yourself. I'll take care of everything. Just bring yourself. I'll take care of everything. I'll take care of everything. 눈꽃 틀 데 없이 바쁩니다. I'm in a situation that doesn't allow me a moment to blink. I'm in a situation that doesn't allow me a moment to blink. I walk down the street every morning. I walk down this street every morning. Every morning. 어떤 회사에서 일하고 싶나요? What kind of company would you like to work for? What kind of company would you like to work for? What kind of company would you like to work for? On Sunday, you have meetings. It's considered a nuisance. When people look at when people have weddings on Sunday, it's considered a nuisance. When people have weddings on Sunday, it is considered a nuisance. Considered a nuisance. When people have weddings on Sunday, it's considered a nuisance. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket. But if the branch didn't break, it automated. If the branch didn't break, it automated. You are a big fan of coffee. Go easy on it. You are a big fan of coffee. Go easy on it. Go easy on it. The biggest problem is it's contagious. The biggest problem is it's contagious. Children shouldn't know how to manage pocket money, but it used to 뭐야 이거고요. Children shouldn't know how to manage pocket money, and make the most of it, and then make the most of it. Children should know how to manage pocket money and make the most of it. 당신에게 점심을 대접하고 싶은데요. I'd like to treat you to lunch. I'd like to treat you to lunch. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. 그런 눈으로 쳐다보지 마라. According to my experience, not being shy is the best way to study English. According to my experience, not being shy is the best way to study English. He's trying to show her how much she means to him. He's trying to show her how much she means to him. It took me 3 hours to drive there. It took me 3 hours to drive there. 미는 생략 가능. It took 3 hours to drive there. Do you want to have a bite? Why are you so depressed? They have enough money to buy a new house. They have enough money to buy a new house. I owe you an apology. I feel the same way. Do you wanna expect? What did you expect? 모르겠다. When do you expect to leave work? 언제? When do you expect to leave work? It's all in the past. So in the past. Getting a cab on a rainy night in a real hassle. It's a real hassle. Getting a cab on a rainy night is a real hassle. It's the same whether you work in your country or abroad. It's the same whether you work in your own country or abroad. I am booked solid today. I am booked solid today. I am booked solid. You can't have your cake and eat it. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Eat it too. too 빠졌잖아. too. You can't have your cake and eat it too. There is no reason to go there. There is no reason to go there. There is no reason to go there. 얼마나 내가 걱정해야 하니? How worried do I need to be? How worried do I need to be? How worried do I need to be? Please hear me out. Please hear me out. Please hear me out. Please hear me out. 기다리는 자에게 복이 온다. Those who only believe in them. 기다리다. Waiting. 모르겠다. Good things come to those who wait. 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 Winter affects me a lot. Winter affects me a lot. Winter affects me a lot. I've been wanting hit the load for change. I've been wanting hit the load for change. Hit the load for change. No need for apology. It was my fault. It's my fault. No need to apologize. It's my fault. No need to apology. It's my fault. 오늘은 일단 여기까지 하겠습니다. 내일은 6차를 할 수 있겠네요. 내일은 6차가 아니지. 6차는 지금 하고 있는 거고 내일은 10문장 추가할 수 있겠네요.